Hello, my name is Clive. I also sometimes go by the names of Anya or Claire, and there are reasons I have two separate names there, which I explain elsewhere on this channel if you are interested. I consider myself to be gender fluid. I am one of the people who have put together a survey, a list of questions that are intended to help as a tool you explore aspects of your gender and sexuality. You can find a link to this questionnaire if you've not already come the other way to look at this video in the description for this video. I just wanted very briefly to introduce really what's quite an important point about this. And this is to say that this isn't meant as a diagnosis tool. It's not something that those of us who have put this together would be qualified to do. It's really intended to help you go within. So not just to actually focus and provide some structure to what you might want to think about, which of course is important and to reflect upon, but as it were, to allow yourself to open up to what insights might come. A way, if you like, of inviting what is in your subconscious, what is known to you deep within, to come through. Whether that happens or not can't be guaranteed, is going to partly depend on how you approach this. A real recommendation here then is to take time with this. It's not the sort of survey where you would go through and tick a lot of boxes and out pops an answer. That really isn't the idea here. Very much opening up questions that you might want to sit with, as it were, over some time. And indeed, I found in approaching these sorts of questions that my answer will develop on some of the questions. Something new will come out, perhaps unexpectedly when I'm not thinking about it, maybe several days after I first set about thinking about it. So take time with this, perhaps over a few weeks or even longer. And there's no rush to get through all of the questions at once. And indeed, you may find that there are questions here that just don't feel relevant for you. Some are very specifically for those who cross-dress, and some are very specific for those who are either assigned female or male at birth. But that aside, there will be others that you think, well, I'm not too sure this is really relevant for me. So a bit of discretion and really taking time to go within. I personally found it to be very, very valuable. I would say that you may find that things come up that are surprising, that revise perhaps assumptions or beliefs you've had about yourself for a very long time. Of course, that might lead you in turn to want to explore those with others. So again, not a diagnosis, is not going to produce answers. There are absolutely no right or wrong answers with this. Very much an aid. Hopefully, it will help you in the way it's helped me and has helped a few others. Now, if you do find that things come up that you want to sound out with someone to talk to, I put my own details in the description box below this video. I am a trained coach. I'm not a counselor or an expert in this area at all, but it may be that just talking out, I might be able to point you or suggest pointing you in the direction of someone that may be appropriate to talk to and continue that discussion. If that's something you feel is useful, I would be happy to do at least one session for free. Can't guarantee when I will be available, but my details are in the description if you do want to approach me.